Welcome back to the Coach Momentum Podcast. It's Karen Capello. Today I want to talk about something I see all the time with business coaches, executive coaches, leadership coaches, and really almost every coach I work with. It's the hidden cost of too many offers. It's something that sounds like a strength, in fact. Most coaches are proud of it, and they should be. Yet is often one of the biggest reasons they're not attracting clients consistently. It's this: they have too many offers. Now, when I say that, many coaches might think, well, Karen, I don't have too many offers. I have different ways of helping different people. And on the surface, that makes sense because most coaches I work with are incredibly talented. They have years of experience. Many have led teams, divisions, organizations, companies. They've coached executives. They facilitated retreats. They've taught workshops. They've developed training programs which got rave reviews. They can genuinely help people in many different ways. The challenge is that your prospective client doesn't experience your business the way you do. You see possibilities. You see all of this. They see too many options, which causes decisions to be made. And they're already suffering from decision fatigue. They don't want to have to make another decision. Believe me, I know this. I put myself back in corporate. Decision fatigue is real. Now, I remember working with a coach who had a leadership program, an executive coaching package, a team coaching offer, a retreat experience, a speaking program. I'm not kidding, a mastermind and a consulting engagement. Every one of those offers was really valuable. Every one of them had helped people. Every one of them had a success story attached to it. And yet the revenue was still inconsistent. Conversations weren't creating contracts at the level they should have been. When we started digging into what was happening, the reason became obvious. There wasn't a lack of expertise or credibility or value. There was simply no obvious place for a new client to begin. No entry point. And that is where so many coaches find themselves today. You probably have too many certifications, or many, let's just say. You can help with many things, and you have many possible directions a conversation can go. Ironically, that abundance of expertise makes it harder for someone to hire you. It really is kind of an oxymoron. Think about it from your client's perspective. Imagine they visit your website. They see executive coaching, leadership coaching, culture consulting, communication training, speaking, facilitation, strategic planning, assessments, mastermind, workshops, courses. Now, the client isn't thinking, wow, this coach is incredibly talented. They're thinking, with so many options, where do I start? And whenever people aren't sure where to start, they procrastinate making a decision. One of the most important lessons I've learned in business is that with too many options, clients rarely move forward. It seems counterintuitive to us, yet it's really true. Clarity creates movement. Too many options create hesitation. Now, here's what makes this especially difficult for experienced coaches. Many of us have spent years in corporate environments where the breadth of our talent was really valuable. The more responsibilities you could handle, the more opportunities you created, the broader your expertise, the more successful you became. Yet building a coaching business works differently. Your prospective client is not buying everything you can do. They're buying the specific outcome that they want. And that's a different conversation. Years ago, when I first started coaching, I thought my marketing needed to communicate everything I was capable of doing. I wanted my perfect clients to understand the full range of my expertise. I decided to work with coaches. And at the time, I did one-on-one coaching, mentor coaching, group coaching, coach training, and business development coaching. What I eventually learned was that clients don't hire coaches because of everything they can do. They hire coaches because of the one thing they believe that coach can help them achieve. So I found the one specialty where I felt most energized, and I've never looked back. That's why specialty matters and positioning matters, and having a clear entry point in your business matters. Your business doesn't grow because people understand all of your offers. It grows because people understand one offer well enough to say yes. And I often tell coaches your offer is not something you sell, it's a decision making tool. Stay with me. A great offer helps the client understand who this is for, what challenge it solves, what outcome it creates, and why now is the right time. When those answers are clear, decisions become easier and quicker. When those answers are unclear, conversations stall. Now, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, Karen, are you saying I need to get rid of all of my offers? No, not at all. I'm saying something very different. You need one clear offer that serves as the front door to your business. One offer that makes it easy for your perfect clients to understand how to begin working with you. One offer that allows your ideal client to recognize themselves immediately. One offer that positions you as the obvious choice for the challenge they want solved now. Because when that happens, everything else becomes easier. Your marketing becomes easier, your content, your networking, your referral conversations, and your sales conversations all become easier because you're communicating more clearly. And that's really the heart of today's message. Most coaches don't need more people to talk with or to become more visible. Many coaches need a clearer offer. The market isn't rejecting your expertise, it's struggling to understand it. Think about that. If the market is struggling to understand your expertise, that's an important distinction to think about, because it makes the solution closer than you even think. You don't need another certification or website redesign or another marketing tactic. What you need is a clear way for the right people to understand the value you already provide. And that's exactly why I created the Consistent Client Contracts course. It's not about helping coaches create more offers. It's about helping them identify all of the elements of the offer that create contract. The offer that becomes the foundation for consistent conversations, consistent opportunities, and revenue. Because when the offer becomes clear, clients start recognizing themselves in your message. Conversations become easier, decisions do, and growth becomes far more predictable. I love the saying, success with ease and joy. So thank you for joining me today. Next time, we're going to talk about another issue I see constantly among experienced coaches, the belief that specializing limits opportunity, when in reality, it often creates it. Thank you for being a coach and supporting others to be the highest versions of themselves. We're here to help you do the same.